All right, well, welcome back. We're currently live on Twitch, as you can see. Not while you're watching this on YouTube later, but while we're recording. We're a little unhinged right now. This chat might be wild for this video because we started talking about the weirdest items that bands have ever sold at merch, and we started talking about seeing bands selling sex toys and stuff, and it turned the chat into 12-year-olds immediately. But anyways, we're back today for another edition of what I call basic ass reactions. If you're familiar with my reactions on YouTube, these differ because these are done live on Twitch and they're a little more simple. We're not doing like major gear breakdowns or anything. I'm in the middle of prepping a tour right now and advancing shows, and I just don't have time to do content, so we're killing two birds with one stone. But today, we are going to be checking out the latest music video from Slaughter, To Prevail. I know this released a couple weeks ago, but I was on tour, so I was not able to see it in the moment, and I wanted to do it with you guys. I think this is just, from what I've seen, just another standalone release. I don't think this is going to be from anything from a new album or an upcoming bigger release. I think this is just one of those build some hype, throw it out as a single, let's have some fun, you know. And some of my favorite releases have been like that, dude. I know their song 1984, from what I've heard, is not going to be on an album. That was just a standalone. Fantastic song. We get some awesome releases from just single releases from bands. But this one today, I did see a little background on it when they were prepping for it. From what I understand, they filmed this when they were touring in the UK, and they had like an open call for fans to come out. So everybody that you see in the video are fans that came out for the video shoot. And if I'm not mistaken, there's actually going to be they filmed the music video while actually having two live bare knuckle fighters like really fight each other. Wild. But knowing what we see with Alex, it makes sense. I mean, he's into that stuff. But these guys lately, man, I mean, in the deathcore world, just absolutely blowing up. I mean, top of the game, in my opinion. You're seeing more and more tour announcements and stuff like that. As you can see on screen, two of their biggest, or the biggest, North American headlining shows. April 26th in Los Angeles, California. April 30th. In Denver, Colorado. And I know there was a lot of people that were like, is that it? Is that it for the US this year? That's lame, man. Well, nope, because they just recently announced they are going to be opening on this tour. Five Finger Death Punch, Marilyn Manson, Slaughter to Prevail. That is a wild lineup to me. For a band like Slaughter to Prevail, to have an opportunity to open a tour like this is amazing for the genre, dude. And it speaks worlds about what they're doing musically. I know Marilyn Manson is kind of a legend in his own right. Like him or not, whatever. Everybody knows Manson. I wouldn't want to be playing after these guys, to be honest. I don't know if I want to be Marilyn Manson playing after Slaughter to Prevail. I think it's a good fit. In a weird way, I think that the Slaughter to Prevail will probably gain a lot of fans from this one, considering Five Finger Death Punch's fan base. I do think that they are going to take to Slaughter to Prevail very well. So I think this is amazing for Slaughter's career. Really, this is huge. And the dates, dude. I mean, it's stadiums and like amphitheaters and arenas and stuff, dude. Oh, they're going to be in Nashville. Well, looks like I might go see this tour August 14th in Nashville. They're hitting all over, dude. That's going to be a wild tour for these guys, man. I'm actually really stoked for them. But anyways, that's enough talking from me. Let's jump into this and check it out. Slaughter to Prevail, brand new music video for Conflict. 2 minutes and 43 seconds, dude. I think this is just going to be just in your face brutal the entire time. You know what, though? Just give me the slam riffs. Give me all the slam riffs. Let's go. Damn, there was quite a few battle jackets at the start of that. Stoked about that. Oh. Oh, breakdown. Dude, give me the slam riffs. Like, I was talking about this recently. The thing with deathcore right now is that everybody is focusing on breakdowns. Who can out breakdown each other? And that was, we could consider that a breakdown for sure, but not in your stereotypical deathcore sense. That was more like a riff down kind of. That's what I love that these guys are doing. These guys are focusing on riffs and not just filthy breakdowns now. Like if you listen to the evolution of their older stuff to now, you can see they're not just doing the disgusting breakdowns and they've started doing the riff downs and stuff. And I love that. There are times where these guys have started reminding me of like the groove and the riffs that like Pantera was throwing in breakdowns back in the day. And I think that's been missed in metal for a while now. And that's why I think like their music does so much for me, is because riffs to me are better than breakdowns and solos. A good riff, dude, can make or break a song, and they've got riffs. I want to lead into that again, sorry, but like, dude, Alex too seems to be coming into his own in the last like year or two with his voice. And what I mean by that is like, everybody a couple of years ago was all like, oh, you know, that guy from that Russian band that just growls really low. He's starting to go out of that range more, which I really like. He's starting to do a lot more highs, a lot more experimentation with his voice. And I think it's really cool. Like, I will fully admit a couple years ago, I did say that I thought Alex was kind of a one-trick pony. Like his low thing is the thing. That's all he's got. I don't believe that anymore. I actually think he is getting up there in terms of skill and technicality. Like I'd put him up there with the better vocalists in this scene right now, because he is starting to do a lot more and it's really cool. One thing I do want to talk about gear wise, I know that's a lot of people watch these videos for that, and we don't usually do this, but this band strikes me as a weird anomaly with gear, because when a band gets endorsed, usually all of the players want to play the same things. And that's what I'll just use, like Electric Callboy, who I'm touring with now, as an example. They got endorsed by Schecter and everybody is using Schecter, both guitar players, the bass player, everybody, the whole band. Every person in this band, guitar and bass wise, so the three of them, they're all using different things. And they're all endorsed by different companies. That's what's crazy. Like, it's not like one of them got endorsed and the other guys are like, I don't want to play that. They're all endorsed by a different company. Jack is playing Ibanez exclusively. And I love that he's ripping the Iceman. I love that those are coming back. And then Mike, their bass player, is using Legator. And they're, I believe, California based. It's been a while since we've talked about them, but bass is from Legator. And then Dmitry is using a Russian guitar brand called Adversary, based in Moscow. And that's just wild to me that they're all using different stuff, because you don't see that a lot. It actually speaks a lot about them that these companies were comfortable doing that, because usually with these companies, they want everybody. But the fact that they're like, yeah, we'll just take the one guy from the band. It's cool that the band has the freedom to use the gear that they want to. So I think that's really cool. Let's continue and go back into this. Oh, the pinch harmonics are great too. Sorry. Whatever effect they did in the studio on that was really cool, on his vocals right there. I don't know if it's some kind of modulation or something, but it sounds really interesting. That was cool.
Fucking full of hatred right now, and you shut the fuck up and go walk, boy.
Riff down, dude. Oh, I thought they were gonna pick up the tempo there. Like more like a stomping part.
That's only you and me and fat fucking conflict.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry. But when he started saying that, all I could hear in my head was that Lifehouse song. There's you and me.
And all other people, nothing to do.
I'm sorry, dude. Alex, don't get mad at me if you ever watch this, bro. Sorry.
That's only you and me and fat fucking conflict.
There it is. Dude, I love it. Just in your face. Quick, just quick and easy. This band, man, a couple years ago, I wanted to kind of hate on this band. I didn't like go out of my way to, but like to me, I was like, man, I don't get the hype. Like they're like every other deathcore band that's doing the same stuff right now. But in the last couple years, it feels like they've grown so much, dude. I feel like they're literally like turning their deathcore roots into their own thing. We've got way more thrash elements, way more slam riffs and stuff. Like, I love it, dude. Like this band has grown into something that like, I buy into the hype now. Like I love it. I listen to their music all the time. The thing with this band that's interesting is every release they've had, like since let's put our starting point at Demolisher, because that's the video that blew them up. They've set the bar so high for themselves that I feel like every time they've had to go up and up and up. And I've been wondering like when that bar is going to be too high to like outdo what they already did before. And what I mean is like, I'm waiting for that inevitable one that I just like don't really like. And that hasn't happened. I will say full honesty, I thought their last release, Viking, song wise, I like that song better than this one. That's not to say this is a bad song. This is great. This is going right on my workout playlist immediately. And I'll be listening to it every day. It's quick. It's in your face. It's just raw and like fucking strong sounding. Like, dude, you're gonna be hearing about this band for a long time. Really. Like, this is not gonna be. It's been quite a few years now since they've blown up. I think these guys have definitely like planted their feet in the ground. Like, we're gonna be hearing about this band for quite a while. And as I said, I think part of that is because they're becoming more than just deathcore. They're starting to appeal to a lot of other people in terms of like riffs. I'm like, when I went and saw their show in Nashville, dude, I saw your stereotypical metalheads and deathcore fans that you would see at these shows, but I saw like 50-year-old dudes rocking battle jackets. I saw people with their kids there. Like they have a wide range of audience, and this arena tour they're going to do with Five Finger Death Punch is only going to make that grow. This is going to be wild, dude. We may in the next couple of years see this band like playing small arenas in North America, headlining, which for this genre doesn't really happen. So it's kind of exciting for music. For me, it's exciting for heavy music to see this kind of stuff happening. But yeah, I thought this was a great release. The music video was fun. I thought that's cool that they got the fans involved to come out for the shooting. As somebody in chat said, they didn't show the fighters a ton, but it was also a performance video. So they wanted to showcase the band, which I personally think that's a little more important to showcase the band. I don't think it would have hit as hard if it was just a video of like two people fighting. You know what I mean? But I'm excited to see what these guys do, especially this summer once that tour starts. So if this is your first time hearing the band, check the links in the description of this video because I'll have links to their social media and all that stuff. But definitely very excited for extreme music right now. And I think these guys are definitely leading the way. But that's going to be it for this one. So to everybody on Twitch, thank you for somewhat keeping it together. I saw some of you in chat while we were filming. I can't blame you guys. I think it's funny. But again, thank you for being here. If you're watching this on YouTube later and you want to join us on Twitch, you can go to twitch.tv/TankTheTech. I stream 3 times a week and all that fun stuff. But yeah, I guess that's it. So thank you again for watching. Wherever you are in the world, be safe, be kind to each other. I love you all, and I will see you very soon.